gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Judy, one of the suspects was out on bond, another was out on probation. Police say they targeted people pulling into their driveways at their homes. Police say 19-year-old Emmanuel Embry and 19-year-old Deshaun Washington Davis and a 17-year-old male were involved in a carjacking spree in DuPage County over a 2-week period. One of the victims was a pregnant woman.
Woo! Carjacking spree, and they rob a pregnant woman. Could this have been a coincidence, or did they actually directly target her? And obviously they did directly target her, but did they know she was pregnant? All these questions need to be answered, but either way, it's a foul thing to be going around jacking people's cars, but this is the norm, especially in Chicago. It's rough, it's rugged, it's lawless, and this is what's happening. These super gremlins are on demon time.
It is alleged that these defendants, while armed with guns and wearing masks, committed severe crimes of violence and terrorized.
Whoa, those aren't just any old masks. Those are Pooh Shiesty masks, Pooh Shiesty masks, Pooh Shiesty mask. You have to say it 3 times to make the super gremlins on demon time go away.
The people of DuPage County.
On November 30th, police say a woman was carjacked in Downers Grove. She was sitting in the driver's seat in her vehicle in her garage, her daughter home from college in the front passenger seat, when they were ordered out of their car at gunpoint. Nearly 2 weeks later, 2 more carjackings just 20 minutes apart. The first incident at a home in Warrenville. A man had just returned home. Police say their next victim, a pregnant woman sitting in her vehicle in her driveway in Downers Grove. Her friend witnessed the carjacking and followed the car. While stopped in traffic, the friend approached the suspects and they ran away from the car. Police say one of the offenders then jumped in the friend's car and drove off. Now all 3 are in custody and facing aggravated vehicular hijacking charges. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin says those who commit crimes in the county are going to be held accountable.
We want the people of DuPage County to feel safe and be able to go out and shop and conduct their daily business and not worry about becoming victims of violence.
DuPage County residents say they're now going to take more precautions after these carjackings.
I would never expect that. And you know, I pull in my driveway too. I pull in my garage and stop my car, and a lot of times sit in the car for a few minutes before you get out.
She would never expect that. I mean, she living under a rock? This is insane. It's almost like a lot of these people are just blind. I don't get it.
The 2 adults are being held on no bond. The 17-year-old will remain in custody until his next court appearance.
Yeah, just a shocking set of circumstances as folks are standing outside waiting for a food pantry to open. They are attacked by these armed gunmen. Now, residents here in the Little Village neighborhood, of course, on edge following this. That's after these 3 people, 2 men and a woman, were all attacked by these gunmen who robbed them of their cash. Now, all this happened around 5 o'clock this morning as residents gathered outside the Panda Vida or Bread of Life food pantry located at the corner of 27th and Lawndale Avenue. Investigators say the victims, a 60-year-old man, a 72-year-old man, and a 57-year-old woman, were waiting outside the pantry, which provides fresh grocery items for free to their clients to open. Now, a witness says who tried to help those victims says the crime happened after masked men armed with guns drove up and jumped out.
4 guys jump out of the car.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out, what are you really gonna get robbing somebody at the grocery store? I mean, I don't get it, man. They're just, I'm telling you, they're just going on little dummy missions and getting pocket change for risking your life, your freedom. It's insane.
White car, a Chevy Malibu, no plates in it, and start robbing people, taking money from their pockets.
We are talking to police as well to figure out what happened, how to make the waiting in line safer. But we are also asking clients not to come as early as they are or usually are. They're coming in as early as like 3 hours before we open, even 2 hours before staff are even here. So it's not as safe, it's darker.
So, victim blaming. Y'all pulled up too early. Can't make it up.
Now, usually the pantry opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. Staff gets here about 7 in the morning. We're told by the investigators that 2 of the victims, those 2 men, were beaten by those attackers. One was treated here at the scene. The woman was not assaulted at all. Police, of course, continuing to investigate this.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe, hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
Police in northwest suburban Norridge investigating a brutal attack that left a 78-year-old man critically injured. It happened Friday in the backyard of his home on Chester Avenue near Lawrence. The victim's family shared this surveillance video, which police are using as evidence.
Guys, what did I tell you? Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask. This is normalized now. Because of the pandemonium, this is normalized. People, well, super gremlins walking around with Pooh Shiesty mask this is the norm, guys. I told you. Bro, if y'all go back to my older content, you will see that I've been on point with all this stuff. I told you that this would be normalized. I told you that, I mean, this guy, he has the regular mask back here. They got the Pooh Shiesty mask on. And they can walk around this neighborhood with Pooh Shiesty mask, sagging their pants, walking normal, you know, with nobody saying anything or feeling like it's suspicious because, oh, well, they're just protecting themselves from that.
Which police are using as evidence. It shows 3 people wearing masks approach that back door, then they take off.
Bro, look at Buddy's pants. You're about to rob somebody where you might have to do something athletic and your pants are all the way down past your behind. These super sagging gremlins are on demon time.
Back door, then they take off. And moments later, the man walks outside and tries to run after them. About a minute after that, you can see the victim walk back from behind the garage. We've blurred his face.
Man, he should have pulled the yopper out right then and there.
Because of the extent of his injuries. His daughter says he's been badly beaten.
I saw my dad like down, it was blood all over his face. He went to hospital for 3 days. He's not feeling good.
Her father now recovering at home. The family believes they know who's responsible, but so far no arrests have been made. Police say they're looking for a person of interest.
New here at 10, a 78-year-old man brutally attacked in his family's backyard. Tonight, his family is speaking out and sharing the video.
Y'all seen that man's face? He looked like that that Martin Lawrence episode when he got knotted up. Dog. Guys, Chicago, if you're in Chicago right now, bro, you need to get out, sell your house, leave. You can say what you want. Oh, I believe in my city. If you're smart, you'll get your behind out. If you want to live in peace, rather. How can he feel safe in his home? He knotted up, and all he has is his daughter to take care of him. When those super gremlins come back, y'all think, if you think that's what happened to him, what you think gonna happen to her?
His family's backyard. Tonight, his family is speaking out and sharing the video of the moment it all went down in broad daylight.
CBS 2's Chris Ty is live in Norridge with what police are saying about this attack. Chris.
Joe and Erica, police say they have a person of interest. The family involved in this case say they think they know who was behind it. The person brazen enough to come up to the family home, slide open the back glass sliding door, and then attack that elderly man who just came outside to see what was going on. At 20 minutes to 2, 3 masked men entered Vanya Corey's backyard last Friday. Watch as one opens a sliding glass door. They see her parents inside. An image that sent all 3 running to exit that yard. Moments later, her 78-year-old father, Najadt Bitar, enters the picture.
He was trying to see where did they go, like what's going on.
Bruh, he should have pulled out with the yopper. What are you doing? You think... Y'all need to share the videos. Share the videos. I mean, I guess guns are illegal in Chicago, right? Y'all need to do whatever you can to get some type of license, because honestly, that's a free body. That's 3 free bodies, and they were really in the wrong. I mean, it's crazy. Man, I hate it for him.
Cameras track him as he walks behind the garage where he says the 3 men savagely beat him. The security camera audio picks up the attack. Moments later, he emerged from behind the garage, bloodied, asking his wife to call police.
How's your dad doing?
Thanks God, better than the first day, but it's not easy.
This is what he looked like in the hours after the attack.
Man, I wonder what those conversations are like in the crib. How are they reflecting on this? What are they saying? Has their view changed on the community? They're immigrants. They're struggling. They're struggling in similar ways that the community is struggling, as far as being new and starting from the bottom, right? Is what we're assuming. But this guy right here, man, he got pummeled, bruh. And somehow somebody in the Instagram comments, some sister in the YouTube comments is going to come in and justify this and tell me how this is some type of form of reparations or, get back from slavery. It's wild, Joe.
Sent him in critical condition to the hospital for 3 nights. He's now back at his daughter's home resting. Norridge police say they have a person of interest. The family also thinks they know who was behind it based on the voice and the walk of one of those 3 men.
I heard one of them said, "Oh, open the slide door, open the slide door."
As an investigation continues and a 78-year-old heals, a daughter worries about what could happen if they were to come back, as she relives the scariest Friday afternoon of her life.
I saw my dad, blood all over his place.
Norwich police did not want to answer our questions tonight, but they say if anyone has any information on this case, to reach out to them. We're live in Norwich. Chris Ty, CBS 2 News.
Boy, that's hard to see. Chris, thank you.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.